Some people think that 2B and 9S aren't in love. If you're one of those people, I want you to know that your opinion is wrong and that you're a bad person. In fact, I'd call Nier Automata a love story. Just think about it. Your standard love story is boy meets girl, they like each other. Oh no, they can't be together. Yay, they can be together. Think of any love story ever told. Twilight, Romeo and Juliet, Titanic, Shrek. Nier Automata is a better love story than all of those. It's layered. You have your boy, 9S, who is so adorable, he makes puppies look ugly. And I know ugly, I look like this. You have your girl, 2B. She's like your everyday girl, except she's a robot assassin. When you start the game, 2B doesn't even look in 9S's direction. 9S is like dog crap that got stuck on her shoe. She is not interested. 9S is so excited to finally have a partner. He just wants to be her best friend. This kind of story setup is so common that it has its own name in Japan. There is so much in this game that points to a romantic relationship between 2B and 9S. They both straight up die in the game's opening. 2B wakes up on the bunker in space. There wasn't enough bandwidth for 9S to upload both of their data, so he just sends 2B's. Bro is willing to die for this girl he just met because she's just that hot. 2B doesn't say anything, but she's clearly upset. She lays out why in her opening monologue. In the world of Nier Automata, these androids were created by humans to take back the Earth from these cute as heck robots. Aww. But it's pointless. This war has been going on so long that you literally meet androids who are hundreds of years old still fighting the same fight. They die over and over again so that Yorha has the data to make the next generation of battle androids. 2B is assigned to keep an eye on 9S. 9S is a scout model, and unlucky for him, he's actually pretty smart. So he figures out sooner or later that the whole thing is a house of cards. The humans you're fighting for don't exist. They're imaginary like my boyfriend. Yorha made up the whole thing so that the androids would have a reason to keep fighting. In the Nier Automata concert recitals, 9S has this to say about 2B.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel something special towards 2B.
There's another line where 9S picks up a flower and asks 2B if she wants to wear it. He is literally giving his crush flowers. What more proof do you want? There's this part where Adam speaks to 9S directly and he says, "You're thinking about how much you want to blank 2B, aren't you?" The game is intentionally ambiguous as to whether the blurred out part is love or kill. In the side material short story Memory Cage, 9S straight up tries to kill 2B once he figures out why she's really there. 9S has to struggle with two very difficult things, his love for 2B and their inherently violent relationship. Androids feel a similar emotion to love and arousal when they fight, so they're pretty much always thinking about sex like I do during quarantine. With that in mind, the scene where 9S wakes up after fighting several 2Bs is pretty suggestive. 9S is broken when he loses 2B. She was his entire world. That woman meant so much to him that his only reason to live after she died was to avenge her death. Okay, so we know 9S has the hots for 2B. I mean, who wouldn't? But how does she feel about him? Literally, one of their first conversations in game, she tells him he has a soothing voice. Keep in mind, the context is they've pretty much just met each other. This is maybe something you'd say to a friend after getting to know them. But to say it outright like that is incredibly flirty, especially when she can tell he already likes her. 2B is a cold-blooded killer. She will straight up murder anyone without feeling bad, except for when she has to kill 9S. Within the short story Memory Cage, she asks the commander if she can just not kill 9S and gets denied. When she finally does it, she feels so bad that she feels guilt for the first time ever. Look at this item description for one of the swords in game. It's a whole sad short story. 2B even gets jealous when 9S does a quest for a different female android. There's so much tension here, you could cut it with that sad sword. When 2B knows she's going to die, she leaves a final message for 9S.
9S, the time I was able to spend with you, it was like memories of pure light. Thank you, 9.
I love my friends, but I have never thought of them as being pure light. That is some sappy high school romance stuff right there. 2B never explicitly says she loves 9S because she's awkward as heck. She's been conditioned to not feeling emotions, but the subtext is clear. 2B loves 9S and 9S loves 2B. Don't believe me? Listen to what game director Yoko Taro had to say. Okay, so he hasn't actually said that much, but look at this interview he did with Vice. I am vindicated.